All right, you may have seen in the news where the U.S. government is actively declassifying and releasing files concerning the investigations of UFOs, aliens, and extraterrestrial technology. Derrel Sims' first-hand account of aliens started when he was just 4. Today, he's known as the alien hunter, tracking down evidence and counseling others who say they also encountered an extraterrestrial being. Good morning, Derrel.
Good morning, Trinity.
Oh, right, yeah, right. Debony Trinity. Yes. All right, you come from a world of crossing T's and dotting I's. You're a former military police officer, former CIA operative, licensed private investigator, and you also are a counselor, and you help hundreds of alien experiencers. Because as you can imagine, when someone says, you know, I was abducted by an alien or something like that happened, a lot of people look at them and think, were you abducted by an alien? You got other problems, right?
That's the story. The fact is that people who experience these things for real have no one to turn to. They don't know what to do. If you're unfortunate enough to be a government whistleblower, your life pretty much is going to get ruined.
Ooh, wow. Okay, you experienced an alien abduction when you were a child, and I'm sure a lot of people said to you, were you just having a dream? But this has happened a couple of times with you.
Well, a few, and I told my mother saw me on a TV program. She said, they said you were an abductee as well as an investigator. I said, well, Mom, that's actually true. She said, why did you never tell us? She was 90 years old. It's not something you tell.
Yeah, all right. What was that experience like?
The experience was very strange. The entity came through the wall when I was 4, and I had no idea. It was freezing cold. I had my cover around me, and he was about 4 foot tall. He had large black eyes, were perfectly round. He didn't have any clothing on. It was freezing, and he didn't have a belly button, and he didn't have a, as a 4-year-old child would say, a TT.
A TT.
So
right.
obviously he didn't get here the way we do.
Yeah, okay. When that experience happened, did you just kind of place it away, or is this what started your whole trek on trying to hunt aliens?
I had approximately 10 events over 13 years. It ended violently when I was 17, and I thought everything was fine until they came and got my 6-year-old son.
Wow, okay. As we say, seeing is believing. You've also performed what you call like extractions of alien implants, and you have something with you this morning.
I did. I brought something for you. We've conducted 27 surgical interventions on alleged human alien implants, and that one came from the calf leg of an abductee. None of his family believed him. They thought he was making it up. You're nuts. And when he passed away, they actually excised that from his calf.
And what is it? Can you tell what it is chemically?
Well, we just got it, so we're just now studying it. It's biologic. There's no question about it. It is not a naturally occurring object in the body. It's not anything medically normal you would find in a human being.
All right, there are so many questions here that we're not going to have time to get through, but you're going to be doing a panel so people can come and hear more. But here, you take that. I don't want to touch it. No, no.
We want you to stay here.
Yeah, right. Things of like, if they're here, why are they here? Why have they made themselves known? What is their goal? Is it to destroy us, or is it to join us?
The simple answer is that the United States government, I'm ex-CIA, so I can tell you anything the intelligence community is telling you is a lie. I mean, cover stories is what we do. We were paid to lie to the community and to the world, and that's what we do. How well are we doing?
Yeah, but why lie? Why, you know?
Because what if this thing turns out to be far more important than anyone imagined? And we certainly don't want the Chinese to know, the Russians, or anyone else, or you, as a matter of fact.
We've been obsessed with this for so many years. We know, alien encounters and stories have been around since the beginning of time, but it really heated up when we got into our space age. You know, we saw Roswell, what happened there. What happened with the pilot who says that he saw a strange. It was up in Rockwell.
Yes.
Yeah, and then or not Rockwell. Up in New York somewhere, I believe. And then, of course, when we started to actually go to the moon, we were truly in the space age. You do all kinds of things and you hear all kinds of stories. To add some validity to what you're saying, you've actually spoken in front of the American Medical Association, or were invited by the American Medical Association about the impact.
Yeah, I did a medical presentation for 250 surgeons and doctors at John Muir Medical Hospital on medical complications of alleged human alien contact. Needless to say, everyone was like, why are you here? When it was finished, 3 doctors came on board to help us with our work.
Okay, what can we expect at the panel this weekend?
What can you expect at 2 panels? One is at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. I'll be speaking on physical evidence and letting people see the type of physical evidence that I've acquired over the last 40 years. And on Sunday, I'll be doing another presentation at 10 o'clock on why exactly the government's not telling you the truth and why they're not going to tell you the truth. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, because they said that they plan on being fully transparent by releasing those records, but it's only the records that we see, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. All right. Again, Derrel Sims will be hosting 2 panels at Comicpalooza tomorrow. Does physical evidence of UAP UFOs exist? It does at this presentation. And Sunday, government conspiracy of UAP UFOs finally exposed. For the full weekend schedule here at George R. Brown, visit comicpalooza.com.